your group was the Sturgeons. Like how?
Okay.
When did you guys get together, and did you have a reason, or did you just fall together and start playing music?
Al Charlton and I had started talking on the phone, and he said, somebody gave me your name, said you'd be a good singer for us. And I said, well, who is that? And it was like, it turns out it was Warren. Warren and Al had contacted each other, and had been talking, and I'd never heard of Al. I didn't know him. And anyway, so at the second gig we had, as I got off the stage, Al was standing there, sort of right by where we had to go to I think it was downstairs or something like that, out in the hall, or the back room, whatever. But it was just like I got off the stage, and he was standing there, and like he often does, with his hand up to his mouth, and he goes, as I'm walking, he goes, "Hey, I'm Al Charlton." I was like, "Oh, hey!"
Yeah.
But here you are walking off the stage,
All pumped.
yeah. And it's like, "Hey, I'm Al Charlton." "Oh, hey." Yeah. "Oh, I've got to go. Talk to you later." And then I don't remember if I talked to him that night at all after that, but it came up that they had a gig to go play Edmonton, and they needed a singer, and they said, "Would you come and sing?" I said, "Okay, sure."
So were they already called the Sturgeons?
I think Mark had decided that the Sturgeons would be a good name, and I think that made Al laugh, and like Al's like, "Yeah, like what does it mean?" It's like, "Nothing, but Sturgeons sounds great, why not?" And or maybe it was Al who thought of it originally, but they hadn't officially named it until basically they got the gig, and then it was like, well, that's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
And anyway, so we went out and played the Suicide Club in Edmonton. They gave me a bunch of songs. I had to read them out of a book, which never really changed over the course of the next year and a half. And I think that was end of September. Beginning October 1978, I think, and after that we played the 2 nights there. I lost my virginity, and so rock and roll was it.